Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm here at the house and I wanted to do a walkthrough of for a kayak that a lot of people have been requesting, been curious about, and that is the Hobie Lynx. So this is my wife's personal kayak. It comes in at 11 foot long, 36 inches wide. It's got a capacity of 350 pounds. The fitted hull weight, now again, that is without the seat, without the drive, you're looking at about 47 pounds, so it is a really lightweight kayak. Fully rigged, you're looking at 63 pounds, obviously not as you see it here. Really interesting part too is it's kind of a paddleboard design. So the height from the floor to the middle of the kayak is only about 8¼ of an inch. So it's going to be really easy if you're trailering it with multiple kayaks. The one thing I will say about it though, it is not rotomolded. So it is what they call thermoform, two-piece, but the one thing that does make it unique is it's a solid foam core, so it's not hollow. That gives it a lot of rigidity. It also makes it to where if you do get maybe a puncture or a gouge, it's not going to fill up with water super quick. It does kind of help with that, but again, not being rotomolded, it is a little bit of a thinner plastic. That does make it obviously lighter, but just keep in mind that it's not a kayak that I would want to run up on the shore, drag across some rocks, anything like that. You will want to be a little bit more careful with it. But anyways, I'm going to go through some of the features here. Again, obviously this is not how it comes from the factory. This is my wife's rig. She likes to fish with me. So again, I kind of wanted to show the kayak itself and then also what you can do with it. So this kind of answers the question, can I use this as a fishing kayak? Obviously, yes, you can. You do, with certain limitations, obviously. So you don't have the high sidewalls here. It is a flat platform, which can be kind of a pro and a con. If you got a lot of gear that you like to keep on the deck, you will have to kind of be careful with that because things can roll off. If you're boating a fish, it's always good to have a net. If you do get one, and we've kind of done this a few times ourselves, you catch a fish, it falls off, and it's flopping around the deck. He is going to have an easier path to the water there. So, but here, obviously, you've got these little T-handles. Again, not a heavy-duty kayak, so you don't need any heavy-duty handles. One thing we did do, though, is they come with the kind of hard plastic handles. You can get the handles from a Compass, and it's more of a rubberized. It's a lot quieter. So one thing about this kayak, it does kind of generate some noise. You will get some chop. So if you're in choppier water, you will get some of that hull slapping. You'll hear that a lot. And then obviously the plastic handles, if you're in some rough water, you will get some noise generated from that. So that's why we went with the kind of rubberized T-handles. Maybe a worthwhile upgrade for you if you're looking at this. Obviously it does come with the paddle. Hobie, for a free paddle, Hobie does give you a pretty decent quality paddle. You always want to carry that with you because obviously if something happens with your drive, if it malfunctions, you still got a way to do that. It does not come with these, but you can get what they call the H-rail kit, which you see here, and it's got a little mounting point here and in the back. So the H-rail kit, it's going to be kind of a cross between the Pro Angler and the Outback series because it does have the T, yeah, you can see that there, that T-track. As to where the Pro Angler is just a solid rail, so you can mount your Yak Attack, like your Omega rod holder here. We use a double header. So this is the Roto Grip double header, and she uses it with the Roto Grips to hold that catchboard in place. And then obviously, what we do too, since it is a flat surface, we tether it to the kayak, so again, if it was to be dropped, you're not fishing the bottom of the water with it. Some of these do float, but some of them don't, so. And it just kind of goes in at an angle, and then just like that. It holds it really nicely. It does come with a cup holder, which mounts to the side. And then you can see here, this is your rudder control here. You can switch those. So you can go on either side if you prefer it left or you prefer it right. Or vice versa there with your cup holder. On the back here, again, you've got a nice flat area. You do have some bungee back here, which you see, she runs the 13 by 16, the Black Pack Pro.
Fits in there really nicely. It's not super tight in there. You could probably get by with a 16 by 16, but for space sake, we kind of prefer the 13 by 16 on this. We've got the bungee with these little hooks that go into these corner pieces that come with the Blackpack Pro, so it fits in there really nice. Your rudder, you got this cable that runs along it, so you just pull up on it, and that rudder goes right down, and the same way to bring it right back up. So the thing that makes this kayaks, in my opinion, so versatile is that the rudder here, it comes down really far, but the biggest thing is it's got a lot of travel. So you're going to go right to left a pretty good distance on there. The biggest benefit of that is this thing will turn on a dime. So you can almost do at a slower speed a 360-degree turn. Because that rudder has so much travel, you're going to make a lot tighter turns. This thing is fast. So the fact that it is light, it comes with the Mirage 180. That's the exact same drive that comes in the Outbacks, the Pro Anglers. The biggest difference is it does not come with turbo fins, but like me, I've got a Pro Angler. I can take my 180 drive out of my Pro Angler with the turbo fins and put it in that. A lot of people have been doing the upgrade. You can put turbo fins on this drive for a cost, of course. Whether that's worth it to you or not, I'll let you decide. There is a speed difference though. So we kind of did, and I'll do a video on that showing the difference in speed between the turbo fins and the standard fins. But I'll tell you right now, turning it and going as fast as I can, I'm throwing quite a bit of wake off the bow, and it almost threw me off. So there is a speed difference, which speed just means efficiency. If you're going the same distance with the turbo fins, you're going to be doing a little less pedaling than you would with the standard fins. But again, this coming as stock with the standard fins, you're going to get quite a bit of speed, quite a bit of maneuverability. It's almost overkill, so unless you're covering a great distance and you want to get there a little quicker, a little less energy, you know, that's where the turbo fins may come into play for you. So you see here, you've got the H-Rail kit. Again, that is extra. I want to say it's $149 as of right now for that kit. I've got so these are the rod stagers that come with the Pro Anglers. You can buy these extra from Hobie. We've got these on here, so it kind of kicks it out to the side. So you can run your 3 rods in addition to what you're doing here on the Blackpack if you want to do that. Just kind of wanted to show you. I thought that was kind of a good idea there. Kind of kick them out to the side. It's another place you can also put your paddle there. So on the Lynx, you can see here you've got this little ball and bungee, and your paddle can lay across there, which is fine. You're not going to be using your paddle a whole lot anyway, so honestly, I kind of prefer running it through there unless you got something that's going to prevent you from having that paddle there. Keeps it out of the way. It's, you know, you can kind of see we kind of maximize a little bit of the space here. Like I said before, it is the 180 drive, so you do have reverse and forward just by using these pull tabs. Obviously, also, you know, with Hobies now, they all come standard with the kick-up fins, so these fins are going to kick up. But again, you do want to have some spatial awareness with the Lynx, because again, you can see here, this is in really good shape, but we're also a little extra careful. Most of our fishing is done on the lake with these. I've got customers that take them out on the rivers. You just want to make sure you're not dragging them up real hard against the rocks. Your repair for these